Welcome back, gamers. I am Danny, and this is
Evelyn
at the NintendoCade channel. We have a really cool surprise, and we actually got a hand on the Nintendo Switch. A really cool product that was provided by Nintendo for review and unboxing in this presentation. So thank you very much, Nintendo. We really appreciate it.
and thank you for sending my favorite colors.
Yes, we were a big fan of the colors, especially when we were at the surprise event at Nintendo Minute, and we got to hands on. We saw the colors, beautiful.
Yes.
So, a little story onto that. We got notice from my mom because it was shipped to my parents' home, and upon hearing it,
we went out and then Danny got the phone call. And he's like, "We need to get back home." I'm like, "What's going on? Something emergency?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Yes, it is emergency."
Yes, it
I
is.
said, "What happened?" "Oh, I got a package. It says NintendoCade." I'm like, "Oh, come on."
yeah, so I gotta run home, and actually we opened the packages up, and this is what we were greeted
And we
with.
were surprised. Well, Danny was surprised more because he literally grabbed the box and said, "This cannot be the system. It's so small.
So
it's so light."
Yes, absolutely.
But it was. It's pretty. It's pretty light.
It's pretty light. I was very surprised upon opening it, taking it out, and it's much lighter than the Wii U game box for sure.
Yes.
Yeah. And of course, when we opening it, we saw this really beautiful image of the Nintendo Switch system, and obviously it gives you an impression right off the bat that what it's all about.
Yes. I actually like it because this one, the front, it actually shows you the TV mode. You
Yeah.
just look at the TV. Yeah, it shows you already like a little summary before when you buying it.
Right.
You could see the box.
Yeah. But if you flip to the back,
Yes.
that's where the Switch is all about, and you can play it on the go, and it's actually the handheld
The
mode
handheld
here.
mode.
Yeah. So
That's pretty
tells
cool
you-
though.
Yeah, pretty
They
cool.
show you, give you a little like a summary, and also on the side it actually also shows you like with the Joy-Cons how do you play it, tabletop, all the different modes that you are playing with this system.
Right.
Pretty cool.
Very cool. And to top it off, Nintendo's logos are up there. Again, thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to do such a product review, giving us ahead of time. So,
Right.
very
Thank
cool.
you.
Now we're gonna open it up and
Right.
see what's inside. And once you open up the package, you're greeted to the heart of the system is the console and the two Joy-Cons. But we're gonna leave that for later because we're gonna leave the best for last. So upon you lift up the tray, you're greeted to the accessories and the other items that you need to operate the system.
Right. So the first thing, the biggest part of the biggest in there is
Yeah.
the Nintendo Switch dock.
Dock itself, yeah. So you're greeted with the actual logo right in front, and it's
And it has yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. Like
Yeah.
the it,
has a matte
it's
feel.
Yeah,
It's
the
a-
matte finish is nice. That's
Yeah.
right.
You have a little indicator light on the far corner, and if you guys are wondering what that is, it actually tells you that you get a signal on your TV. So if you're playing on TV, you gotta know it's actually giving
That's
a signal.
connected
Yeah,
to
it's
it.
connected to it. So a little tidbit
So
there.
for the back, we have logo of Nintendo.
Yeah, you gotta know it's actually a Nintendo console after all, right? But the greatest thing about it, and I'll tell you what, is this flip door here. And this is where I'll tell you why I love it so much. It's actually, obviously I'm gonna go through the technical parts of it. They hold the three cables here, the AC adapter, the USB, and HDMI out. And obviously that's self-explanatory. The HDMI out, you put connected to your TV, it gets you a signal. USB is for any accessories you may have, and also to power up with the AC adapter. But now imagine you have all three cords connected. You can run the cable through this little door and close
then
it up.
Close it up and it hides it. It's
Yes.
very nice. Danny loved this feature of the way they designed this because he does hides off the cable in a very nice and neat. Actually, when the first time I went to his game room, I saw it. I was like, "Wow, it's really like neat and nice." He kept everything organized.
Yes.
I was like, plus for him.
I'm just like that person. I like to keep everything nice and tidy. So, just moving on, we have a little on the side. There's little ports here. It's two USB ports, so that's good for connecting accessories such
Yeah,
as
to charge for example, to charge the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, you could
Yeah.
charge it through the USB.
Yes, definitely.
And also, if you have you could charge the Joy-Cons with the Joy-Con
Charging
charging grip.
Right. So, And also, forgot to mention, you can also connect the USB LAN adapter.
LAN adapter for internet, right?
Yeah, the internet. If you guys want to connect directly onto the internet to a router, you can do that with this port here. So that's something to notice. And to finish it off, we have this little slit here. That's where the console will rest and charges.
Right.
It's as simple as that.
It's pretty light though. It's not heavy and bulky.
Yeah.
You can bring it actually anywhere, pretty
Absolutely.
much. So the next thing that is in the package is that it provided the AC adapter.
Yeah, right? You got the AC adapter. It's not very heavy. It's very compact. You have the HDMI cable. Very important. You're gonna connect to your TV.
The Joy-Con grip.
Yes.
And 2 Joy-Con straps.
Right. So we'll get a little more in depth on what these are all about as we move along. So now, this is the heart and meat of things. This is the first tray. You greet it to 2 Joy-Cons. So I'll grab myself a blue Joy-Con.
I'll get the red.
Yeah,
Neon
because
red.
obviously we color coded. I am blue and she's the neon red.
Right.
Yeah. So if you look side by side together, you notice that they have 2 analog joysticks, an A, B, Y, X button here, and also there's a directional button. So if you guys weren't, they can be used interchangeably. What I mean by that is this can be function as a directional button, and that could be the ABYX.
Right.
Interchangeably. Yeah. They also have 2 shoulder buttons as a SL and the SR. So if you guys are wondering if you're playing it horizontally, you can actually hold it in this fashion, and this will be your shoulder buttons.
Right. Like the one that we saw in the one that they presented the Mario Kart.
Yeah.
right?
See, so
They
you're
were like
playing this and you're holding it. This is what it's all about.
First time when we saw it, we were like, what? That thing might be, the Joy-Con will be tiny. No, actually, no. We actually right now feeling it is not small. It's not.
Yes.
So it's pretty decent size, comfortable.
Right. So one thing that to differentiate the two Joy-Con controllers, this the blue one at least has the capture screen capture button there. So when you press on this button, you actually, when you're playing a game and you got the right moment that you want to share to your friends, this is the button to press. It takes a screenshot, and you can actually put some cool text onto it. You can customize it, the size, the color, and the position of the text.
And then share it to
and
social
share it to
media,
your
right?
friends and family. So
that's pretty cool, yeah. It's like you playing it, you're having fun, but you're also sharing the fun.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So social media, that's where you want to spread it all out.
Right. So that's the feature for the one, and this one has the home button. So once it's like you click on it and it's a quick access to the menu. So you don't have to go through it around. You just literally click on it. It's pretty simple. It's pretty easy. It's like, I like that feature. This one will have the NFC reader, which reads Amiibo.
Yeah. So you guys have a really large collection of Amiibos. It's actually compatible, and this side of the Joy-Con is where you want to do it.
Right. This one also has a really cool technology, the IR motion camera, which detects the distant shape motion nearby any object. Yeah, it's very cool feature.
That really sounds amazing in itself, because you see how small it is, and it's packed so much technology in it as well. So, really amazing.
And we're not even done, because both of this have motion control, like the gyroscope
and the accelerometer, right? So you can actually detect motion,
speed, and one advanced feature they have, HD Rumble.
Oh yes, the HD Rumble is where if you kind of imagine, we did play on the Nintendo Minute Surprise.
We were very surprised. We were surprised of the surprise, but very surprised of the HD Rumble when we played the marble, right?
A ball count.
Yeah, it was like pretty much marbles, like in the box. Literally, you could close your eyes. Yeah. You are pretty much. It's so real that you think like you are actually holding a box with the marbles inside. In Rumble, you feel the vibration. We were pretty good at that, because you could actually guess that it's pretty realistic. That's really cool. Yeah. Oh. So all those technology and this little 2 cute things in here.
Absolutely. So want to mention something, that these controls last for 20 hours.
I was surprised when Danny told me 20 hours. I said, what, 20 hours? I said, yes, 20 hours.
So it can last for quite a while in your extreme gameplay. it's a really cool thing. One thing I want to mention is these controllers do attach to the Joy-Con grip that we mentioned earlier. So if you guys understand what it is, you just put it in one side, and when you snap into place, it makes that the satisfying click sound of Nintendo Switch. And of course, we will put it in the second one as a demonstration. There you go. This is the Joy-Con grip with the Joy-Cons itself. That's attached to it. Just to be a comparison, I have a GameCube Wavebird here, one of my favorite controls growing up with the GameCube, and it's actually comparable in size, and it actually has similar contours of the GameCube. So I'll give you guys a little example right there. Not too bad, right? So another little tidbit that to mention, on the back side, they have these little buttons here. You can actually detach it from the Joy-Con grip by pressing it and just pull it right out. So
yeah, make sure to press this button when you detach from the Joy-Con grip, from the console, or from the Joy-Con strap.
Right.
Just press this button and detach. You don't want to break them. It's very pricey to buy another set.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that part. Just a little note: they don't charge when you attach it to this Joy-Con grip.
No, they don't.
Yeah. So there is the Joy-Con charging grip that you gotta do.
It's just so separately.
Yeah. Another tidbit here that I want to show you guys is, we mentioned earlier, that is the Joy-Con strap, right? The Joy-Con strap is simply this is where you will play with the Joy-Con itself by yourself. You attach it by just sliding it down. It makes that also satisfying click. It gives you the control a nice sense of larger size. It's more comfortable in the hands, and this is where you will play games that just rely on when you're playing like multiplayer, and each person holding their own Joy-Con and you play. And this is where the shoulder buttons will, gives you a little more tactile feel to the buttons itself, the shoulder buttons. Also, the strap, very important.
Always wear it. And
wear it. Yep.
You do not want to see this fly up to the TV, expensive TV.
Yeah. And there's one more thing you have to do before you play anything. You gotta press the lock button. It does a click when you press on it. Always. Yeah. But it's easy to remove. You just press down the button on the back and you just slide it right out. So that's very important. One thing that I do point out, that I was able to get a chance to play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. That was something that I will be doing a review for in the future. So just look forward to it. But there's one thing that I want to take note is, they do have syncing issues in the game. Little small random times. Yeah.
Danny actually told me that sometimes, not all the time, but it was like about 2-3 seconds. He said it's a little syncing delay.
Yeah. It's nothing too serious. You keep playing. You give it like a 2-3 seconds, and it goes right back into
trust
sync.
me. When he say continue playing, he's been continuing playing.
Oh yes.
Every day, and I have to knock the door in the bathroom. Like, Danny, it's my turn to use the bathroom.
Yeah. Oh yes. Oh, that game will get me on forever. So remember, just to look forward to that review. I have a lot of things to say about it.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
He does. He's not kidding.
Yeah.
So when he mentioned before that you could play with the Joy-Con grip, that's because when you play one player. But you could also play without the Joy-Con grip. You could just hang it. You could one person play with both. So you could demonstrate how you could play that, like the person both. Yeah,
you can actually play just like freehand, and you just move your hand any way you want, and it's comfortable. Really, you just do.
Or that's one player. So, or if it's two players, then I'll take one Joy-Con and he take one, and we just play.
We play just like in the little demo.
Or also multiplayer, up to 8 players. I can't wait to see that 8 players.
Oh yes.
You can play local face-to-face multiplayer. Oh yeah.
So you can just you go crazy, and you can see people's reaction and your friends and family. That's where excitement goes all about. Yeah.
Right. So that's pretty much it for this little 2 cute things, Joy-Cons. Now we get to the best for last.
Yes, the best for last is the console itself. This is where the heart of the system and all the technology lies in.
Right.
And you greet it to this beautiful
6.2 inch
display. It's a capacitive screen. What that means is very responsive to your
it's
touch.
very, I was surprised when it's the multi-touch screen is like very responsive.
Responsive. The color is very vibrant too.
Right.
Yeah. So we're gonna flip to the back side. You obviously have the Nintendo Switch
I
logo.
love that. As I'm showing people like complaining.
This is called the Switch. You gotta know what that is about. Yeah. Little detail here. This is where the infamous kickstand. You flip it open. It makes that nice clicking sound.
I like that. It's really hiding the little thing of the memory for the memory.
Yeah. You guys are wondering, this is where they hide the micro SD card slot, and this is where you can actually, give the system a little oomph in space. It does contain 32 gigabytes of storage, but if you download so many games from the Nintendo eShop, that will be taken out very quickly, and it takes micro SD XC cards, and that will go up to 2 terabytes. So that's
which Danny already.
You gotta go for the big capacity card.
Bought it,
Yeah. But that's something I gotta do because you get to get those games, right? So moving on is the top side. This is where very important. This is where you keep your game card. So
yeah,
that's how you're gonna play the game, right? You have to play the game. This is a headphone jack. Obviously, very recommended to use if you're playing on the go. And handheld mode gives you the more sense of depth of sound. And so the speakers on the back side does give a good sound. It's very comparable to a Nintendo 3DS, so you gotta give a little base of comparison there. So pretty decent. There's a volume rocker, and also there's a power button right on the corner there. So pretty simple. Moving to the bottom side, it's only one thing to note is the USB Type-C connector. Just don't worry about the lingo. All it means, this is where you charge the system through the dock or through an AC adapter.
That is included in there.
Yeah, so pretty simple, and to demonstrate that you can actually connect the Joy-Cons. Yeah. All you have to do, just slide it in, and it makes that awesome click sound again. Right there. So you see, this is how the handheld mode comes to play.
The size is pretty good. I actually like it. It's not heavy.
Yeah.
And it's not thick.
It's not thick. Just to give you guys a sense of how big the consoles are, this is the Wii U gamepad and the Nintendo Switch side by side. Obviously, the weight is something I'm going to mention. It's actually lighter than the Wii U gamepad, but it's heavier than Nintendo 3DS XL. So it's right in the middle, there.
Danny's pretty accurate on that when it comes to weight. He's pretty good. I'll tell you, I give him the credit.
Oh my goodness.
And also thickness now compared to the Wii U.
Yeah, if you look at the thickness, obviously there's no comparison there. It's a lot thinner, more sleeker looking, and it looks like a high-tech piece of machinery. So that's a great touch there.
So also in terms of the battery.
Yes.
It lasts about 3 to 6 hours, but also it depends how you use it, because it's like your cell phone. When you use it too bright or the volume, obviously the battery run out.
It's also the complexity of the game itself that makes a difference in the battery. If you're playing The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild,
which is an HD, it shows HD.
Yes.
When Danny showed me, I was very surprised. That looks beautiful. The color. And when he was playing when you play Legend of Zelda, it pretty much lasted about 3 hours?
3 hours, yeah. So it's a good length of time, but obviously a game like Legend of Zelda takes a lot longer than that to go through.
Yes.
And that's where
he gave me an idea. Yes. We need to buy battery pack, because that way you could charge it with it. When he found out that you could do that, which is cool.
You can actually buy a battery pack and buy a USB Type-C connector, and you could charge it on the go.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, so you could charge it with that, or either what they show with that in the presentation, when you're in the plane, and then you could charge it with the AC adapter that's included. But the only thing that you cannot do is put as a tabletop mode and charge at the same time, because the cable
will get in the way.
Yes.
When you use the kickstand. Right. So you gotta balance the trade-off in there, and if the good thing is if you play in handheld mode, you can always charge it, so there's no problem with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's pretty nice of this.
Yeah. And that's pretty. I just wanted to. This is an overview of the entire system. Hope you guys enjoyed this presentation, though. If you have any questions, feel free to add it down in the comments below. We'll gladly answer that.
Yeah, we would answer because we just give you like simple, like a little summary review on it. We don't want to give you like whole in depth because then forget the video's gonna be like hours
on end because there's a lot to say.
Right.
And we can go on and on.
It's pretty like self-explanatory too. And trust me, when you open the box, you're gonna enjoy it. You're probably like, oh, I don't even need to know that. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty, we actually, when we opened it, it was like, wow, that feeling you have, like butterfly in the stomach.
Yeah, definitely. So, given to that, what would you get your system? Obviously, we have this one system here, but you can play multi-players.
Absolutely,
yeah.
I'm gonna get one because I'm gonna compete with Danny in Splatoon.
Oh my God!
I know I'm going.
I think I compete with that.
Try. You know he's gonna lose. That's
my goodness. But again, we appreciate a thumbs up if you enjoyed this review and unboxing of the Nintendo Switch. It was a really exciting thing for us to go do.
Right. It's like a lot of accessory too, so we do also recommend that to get a bag or like to protect the system.
Yes.
You don't want to
mention that. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's obviously you want to give this a good protecting. If you drop it, or it's not going to be pretty sight, obviously. So.
And one more thing. Danny knows what I'm gonna talk about. There is one thing that I'm gonna do.
Oh no.
The parental control. I'm gonna do it to Danny.
Oh.
He's been every day in the bathroom literally playing the Legend of Zelda.
Goodness.
And I say, I'm gonna do the parental control with you.
That's something that I don't want to look forward to, but you can actually limit the time of play for anyone touching the system. So, yeah. I'm not looking forward to that though.
Give me thumbs up if you guys want me to do that today.
Oh no. Man, hope you guys enjoyed this presentation. Again, please give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe to our channel, that always helps us a lot.
Comments.
And any comments, give us any comment that you may have. Questions, we'll gladly answer. Evelyn will take the time to answer every question that you guys may have as well. Alright, I'm Danny at the NintendoCade. This is
Evelyn.
We will talk to you again in the next episode. Bye guys.